Well, here we are, probably not much more than an hour or so after our successful Black Mountain test ride on this machine, and if my memory serves me correct, I think the speedometer was showing 390 prior to the top end rebuild. So I think we've done in total now, with the 15-mile loop and the Black Mountain ride and a couple of trips up and down the lane, we've done the first 50 miles or so. Like I say, all seemed to go well enough on the Black Mountain ride, but the owner requested, and I would have probably suggested anyway, that we drop the oil and check things over again. And obviously I made a video where I removed the sump plate and the strainer, and we took a look after the 15-mile ride, and there were some bits and pieces on it. This time I haven't touched it other than undo the bolts and get it out. This is how it looks after the Black Mountain ride, spotless. So there's nothing inside that engine anymore. We've got all of that out. I also obviously drained the oil tank and took the gauze strainer out the oil tank, and I got a mix of petrol and diesel in that I can pump and spray, and I washed the inside of the tank out and ragged it out clean and dry. I was actually quite surprised to see on the gauze strainer here there were two particles, and I must stress particles of metal on the gauze, and probably 2 or 3 more right in the bottom of the tank, but nothing terrifying or alarming, and they're gone now. So what I'm going to do is put that crankcase sump plate and scavenge filter back in, and we'll be ready to put the fresh oil in the tank, and that should do us. The bike should be ready to go with a clean bill of health. Certainly no more muck in there to cause any trouble, and there was no sign of any stress or tightening up or trauma going up either side of the Black Mountain. The bike performed really well and willingly, and I think a number of factors must have come together that day. The too small, as in too weak, needle jet, the 106 that shouldn't have been in there anyway. They were specified with a 1065. These I wanted to put a 107 in. I've got one on the way, but at the moment we're using a 108. So it was running too weak. It was a very hot day as well. I don't know how the owner was riding it, if he was lugging it perhaps in top gear or anything up the hill. I don't know. And also whether he may have had a little bit of a retard on the ignition. I went up there all the way both sides on full advance, no problem, no sign of any pinking, and I know that the timing is spot on. So get some oil in there, and I think it's probably ready to go, unless the owner wants me to do a few more miles on it, but I think it's in the clear now and ready to be enjoyed.